All right, here we are at 3526 Ellen Drive over in Westminster. Gonna give you guys a quick tour. Sitting here out on the front porch. Okay. We'll come back to the outside in just a few minutes. Step in. Split level home. Go to the top level. Here's the living room. Coming around to the dining. Now I'm going to point out some things throughout here, so make sure you have the volume on. Hardwood floors, they do look original. They do have some wear and tear to them, but hardwood floors are a beauty because you could refinish and resand. Sand and refinish. We'll go to the outside in just a moment. Here in the kitchen. Okay. Original cabinets, laminate countertop, as you can see. Okay. Let's go right. Wow. This is massive. This must be like the addition over the garage. So this is their sewing room and office, I guess. Closet. Okay. Do have like a laminate or vinyl underneath these rugs. Not in bad shape either. Okay. Now the one thing again to note, because they have all this stuff in there, would they have it all moved for the inspection? No. It's something the inspector would have to work around, which is certainly fine. But then as they move these things out, are the little holes from the frames and everything going to be patched up? I would assume no. Stepping here to another bedroom. This must have been the kids'. Very big. And then it leads to the deck outside as well. Carpet in this room is old. Certainly would want to pull it up and replace it at some point. Closet. Floor is unfinished, but looks like they just use it for some closet, some storage as well. Attic above. I mean, this house just has so much space so far, and that's what I'm getting from this. So much space. Okay, bathroom's relatively updated so far. Shower tub combo, not bad. Again, this flooring seems to be newer. Linen closet. Okay. Another bedroom. Closet as well. They just don't have the doors on. Another bedroom. Okay. Try and stand in the corner so you can get an idea of the space. If you were to come in and redo these hardwood floors, replace these super old bed covers, it would be a vibe. Another closet. These people love their arts and crafts. This would be the primary, so the master. Okay. So this would be like a king-size bed, dresser. All right. Not a bad sized closet either. So bathroom, not as updated as the hallway one, okay? You can see some of the, like, just where you would want to clean the shower. But looks to be in good shape. Again, you could fit, they probably had a massive family living here, just from what I can tell. Okay. Let's go downstairs. Okay, there we go. Here in the basement, okay, tons of space. I would imagine this goes to the garage. Look at that, there's like a little step down storage into the garage. Garage door looks a little older, but all the stuff out of here, you paint it, new garage door. And not that you need to do it right away, because you don't, but this place is legit. Storage. I think that's where they said the dogs were going to be, so we can't get in there. The shower. Too bad. Here's another utility room and more storage. Washer dryer combo. Your well pressure pump right there. Water filter. Tank. Okay. Nice. More storage. Let's see if I can. Made it. Alright, let's do the outside, and we'll wrap this one up here. And I'll give you my thoughts. Come on, key. There we go. All right. So you got a pretty nice driveway coming up. They even have parking here on the side with their RV. That's the 2-car garage in the bottom that we had looked at. We're standing on the outside of the home. Okay. These guys love the outdoors, hunting and crafts and everything. It's pretty neat. All right, here's your backyard. Relatively flat, doesn't go too far back here, but remember you have quite a bit of in the front. I know we didn't step out onto the deck, and my apologies, but replace some of the boards. These stairs down here are new. Very quiet back here. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning into this one. My name's Christian Olson. What do I think about this property? I think it's great. Has a ton of space, and there's a little bit of TLC needed. Obviously, like the floors, place some of the vents, and then if you want to paint here and there, just some touch-ups, some normal things. But this could really, really be a great home if someone comes in, does those things, and puts their own personal touch. So, tons of space if you got a big family or just have a lot of stuff. If you have any questions, let me know. All my information is at the bottom. Let me know what you think.